All praises, honor, glory to the Most High Yah. And Yah only, nobody else, man. Right, Yah, nobody else, man. G.O.Z., my brother. Josh the Levite, man. Josh the Levite, man. Josh the Levite, man. Right? And we're going to talk about a heart that yields to the Most High.
That's right.
Right? A heart that yields to the Most High. You know.
This is a heart that yields to the Most High. A heart that fully yields.
A heart that fully yields, right? Fully submissive to the Most High, to His words, to His law.
Right. Means a person is holding back instead of surrendering completely.
Right. You cannot hold back. You gotta surrender to the Most High completely.
Right.
100%, man.
Whether to Yah, to truth,
right,
or to doing what is right.
To doing what is right, to the truth. Right? Whether you like it or not.
Right.
You gotta do what's right, man. Right, read?
In the Tanakh, this is often described as being divided.
Right. You don't want to be divided. You don't want to have your heart on the Most High, but your heart into the streets, your heart into the world, your heart into a woman or whatever, right?
Foolish things, right.
Vain, vanity.
Right. Stubborn or double-hearted.
You don't want to be stubborn or double-hearted, man. You know, in first Samuel 15, it says, stubbornness and, rebellion is likened to witchcraft.
Right.
And, idolatry, man. Right. You gotta remember that, man. Read.
1 Kings 11:4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old and his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with Yah, his power.
Right. His heart wasn't perfect with the Most High in his elder age, right?
As was the heart of David, his father.
You see, David is the ideal king. Although David made mistakes, he's still the ideal king.
Right.
All the kings of Judah were compared to David, right? If they were righteous, they said they were righteous after David. If they were wicked, they said their heart was not like after their father David. Right. So David is the key, right? It's the prototype.
Hosea chapter 10 verse 2. Their heart is divided.
What do you say?
Their heart is divided.
Their heart is divided, right? Between two. Read.
Now shall they be found faulty.
You be found what?
Faulty.
You're gonna be found faulty. You gotta snap out of it.
Right.
You gotta snap out of it, because if you don't, it can be crucial and critical for your survival, for your salvation, for you, your family. You never know. Read.
A heart not fully yield shows itself in divided loyalty. Partly for Yah. For self. Or world.
Or the world, or vanity. Something that don't really matter. Something that's not gonna mean nothing, the next day or the next year. Right? Something that's gonna hold you back from receiving the kingdom. You don't want your heart to be divided. You want it to be fully yielded to the Most High.
Right. Resistance. No. What's right, but stalling.
Know what's right, but stalling, right?
Unable devotion.
But a lot of people we know, they say, man, I believe, I know I'm an Israelite, but man, I'm not ready.
Right.
I still got things to do. I still got things to handle. I still got ops I want to handle.
Right.
Some people are seeking revenge. Some people worried about money. Whatever it is, they're not
halfway in.
They're halfway in, man. Or they're not in at all. And the reason is for vanity.
Right.
For worldly things, dude.
And it says unstable devotion.
Unstable devotion, man. Unstable. Right? Really?
One day zealous.
One day you're on fire. You're zealous.
The next cold.
The next day you're cold. You're doubting. You're out of it. Right? You don't check yourself. You don't check your mind. Right? You fall and you don't get up. Proverbs say a righteous man falls 7 times, man, and get it.
Right.
Read.
The opposite is a perfect heart.
Right? The opposite of that is a perfect heart.
Not meaning flawless.
Yeah, not meaning faultless. Everybody's going to mess up, make mistakes, right?
But fully committed.
But you're fully committed, right? You're gonna repent. You're gonna realize and recognize what you did wrong.
Right.
And capitalize off that, right? It's a learning lesson. I don't know. Right?
Undivided, loyal, like David, who made mistakes, but yet his heart leaned completely towards Yah.
He made mistakes, but his heart fully yielded towards the Most High God.
That's right.
That's why all the kings were compared to David, right? David. See?
What does perfect / wholehearted mean?
What does it mean? See?
The Hebrew word most often used is shalom.
Shalom, kind of like shalom, and shalom, right?
Complete, whole, undivided, loyal.
Complete, whole, undivided, and loyal to the Most High, to His word, to His Torah, right? Read.
1 Kings chapter 8 verse 61.
Okay.
Let your heart therefore be perfect.
Let your heart therefore be perfect.
Shalom.
Shalom, right?
With Yah, our power, to walk in His statutes and to keep His commandments as at this day.
Right? It's contrary to Christian belief. Christians believe that if you make one mistake, you cannot be perfect. If you make one mistake, you are completely doomed or a sinner. If you don't, especially if you don't believe in JC.
Right.
Right? We know David made mistakes. We know the prophets sometimes made mistakes. But guess what? They were fully devoted to the Most High, man. The Most High did not let this fall down.
Right.
And stay down. Right.
And Salagi, they took correction too.
Right. They took correction, man. Right. And then a lot of them was getting, what they went through was unjust.
Right.
Right? It was unjust what the people were doing to the prophets.
And they still went through with it. But they was loyal to the Most High. That's right.
Their reward was going to be great.
That's right.
And that's why we still read their words today. All praise to the Most High.
And Him alone.
Him alone. Nobody else, man.
2 Kings chapter 20 verse 3.
Okay.
Hezekiah's prayer. Remember now, O Yah, I beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect shalom heart.
Perfect shalom heart, right? We know Hezekiah was the righteous king, but at one point in time, his heart was lifted up.
Right.
Right? And the Most High made him sick and he humbled himself back down. Right? He humbled himself down. When the Most High said, I'm going to make you sick, you're going to die. Get your house together. He prayed to the Most High and said, please remember my works. Please remember what I've done.
Right.
Please remember my heart was perfect towards you now. Right? According to the Christian,
their dogma,
their doctrine, right? Nobody can be perfect at all, right? But read that again.
And it said, remember me, Yah, and beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect shalom heart.
Right.
And I have done that which is good in thy sight.
Right. He done what is good in thy sight. Right. Perfect heart, man. Yielded to the Most High. Even in your sickness, man. Yield to the Most High.
Right.
Even when you're going through it, man. Whatever element, yield to the Most High. You have no choice, man.
Right.
Wake up one day feeling like crap, man. Yield to the Most High.
That's right.
There's nothing else you can do about it. The Most High is the only one who can heal you, deliver you, right? Give you that peace that you're searching for and you're looking for.
That's right.
If you want that peace, yield to the Most High.
And no one else.
Nobody else, man.
A perfect heart means loyal, not holding back, not divided, not sinless, but faithful.
But not sinless, but faithful to the Most High. Everybody's going to make mistakes. Everybody's going to sin.
Right.
Right? Everybody's going to get caught up. Right? Impulse. Right?
So Lockie, just like you were saying, even if it's intentionally or unintentionally.
Right. Intentionally or unintentionally. Right?
You're gonna do it, man. That's why you repent.
You're gonna have it, man. That's why you repent. You make that mistake, man.
That's right.
Right? Most High is merciful. Man.
That's right.
Compassionate.
That's right.
He's merciful, compassionate, man. Alone by himself.
That's right.
Without a sidekick.
That's right. No dynamic duo.
No dynamic duo. Man. Him alone.
What does a divide / not yield heart mean?
What does it mean?
Hebrew word, divided, slippery, smooth, flattering, halak.
Yep.
To lift or wave, using in Elijah's Hashah, which is, you're saying, I know what that means. And, also content with Baal. A split heart.
Split heart.
Live chasuk.
Right, that was split heart. See?
And it says, example, Hosea chapter 10 verse 2. Their heart is divided.
You think?
Their heart is divided.
Their heart is divided or split. See?
Now shall they be found guilty?
Now they're gonna be found guilty because they have a split heart, man. Right? So if you dealing with a split heart, man, you better correct yourself.
That's right.
You better go into that Torah and read it. Figure out where you're going off at.
Like the brother Gonzalez, man, he said, man, do a reset.
He's like, do a reset.
1 Kings chapter 18 verse 12. Elijah said, how long have ye between two opinions?
How long you gonna be between two opinions, man? The Most High and the JC character, right? The Most High in the streets. The Most High in fornication. The Most High in whatever else.
Right.
How long? How long, man? That's a question, man. Rick?
If Yah be God,
If he be God,
follow him.
what do you do?
Follow him. Follow
What
him.
should all people do?
Follow him.
If y'all be God, follow him.
But if Baal, then follow him.
But if JC be your God, your Messiah, your king,
Yeah, that
follow
idol.
him.
Yeah, right. This is the picture of an unyielded heart.
Unyielded heart,
Living
man.
back and forth. You can't be in between.
Can't be in between. It's y'all or nobody else.
That's right.
That's it. Right? Y'all. That's it.
That's
Nobody else.
It's that simple too.
It's that simple. You can't go between from the Most High and JC, right? The Most High in the street, the Most High in fornication, Most High in whatever, right? Vanity. Choose up. That's what Elijah telling him, man. Choose up, man.
Right.
Choose up. Go ahead.
Him, not Hashib.
Huh?
And it says, Psalms chapter 119, 113. I hate vain thoughts.
Okay.
I hate vain thoughts.
Literally,
Literally.
the vanity that your heart seeks, that your flesh seeks.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
But thy law do I love.
But the law are you supposed to love, man? Right? That law, you gotta fight. You gotta fight.
That's right.
Law, man. You gotta fight it.
It's a struggle, right?
It's a struggle, back and forth. Not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy, but you gotta do it.
That's right.
You know what's best, you know what's good, right?
Yeah, and do it right.
And do it.
Third example of yield versus not yield. David yield despite his sin.
Despite his sin, he yielded. Right?
His heart leaned wholly towards Yah.
Right. His heart leaned fully towards God. Every time he made a mistake, he confessed.
That's right.
He prayed. He fasted. He knew he made a mistake. His heart smote him. Right? He didn't just say, oh well. Nah. He yielded towards the Most High, man. The Most High was compassionate to David. That's why David was the king. That's why he loved David. And that's why David, died in his whole full age. Right? None of his enemies touched him. All his enemies was his footstool. Because David had a heart after the Most High.
That's right.
He was fully yielded to the Most High, although he made mistakes. Right?
1 Kings 15:3. David's heart was perfect with Yah his God.
Most High thought him perfect. Although he made mistakes.
That's right.
So your mistake don't define you. I know people like to bring up your past history, right? They see you doing good, right? They see somebody from their city blowing up. Now they want to bring up what he done in the past.
That's right.
Right? But if the Most High turned his light on anybody's past, everybody's cooked.
Pretty much, that's universal. Everybody,
Universal.
especially towards us.
Right.
Especially
Everybody's
towards us.
cooked if that's the case. Everybody's cooked, right? So yield towards the Most High, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Solomon not fully yield.
Right.
1 Kings 11:4.
Yeah.
His heart was not perfect, Shalem, with Yah his power, as was the heart of David his father.
See, David's the standard. David is the standard, man. He is the standard, right? Although he made a mistake, he made mistakes, right? Murder, adultery, numbering Israel. Although he did all that, his heart was yielded towards the Most High still, right? He didn't say, you know what, I'm done, I'm condemned. No, what he did was he turned toward the Most High. A lot of people would turn away from the Most High. According to shame or whatever they feeling. Right. It could be shame, it could be, you know, whatever.
Anything.
You gotta turn to the Most High, right?
That's right. It's him only.
Turn to him only. Go ahead.
Asa, yield but imperfect man.
Yield but imperfect man. Go ahead.
1 Kings 15:14. But Asa's heart was perfect.
Yeah, Asa and Asa, right? King Asa.
Yeah, Asa, Salaki.
Go ahead.
His devotion, even though he made political mistakes, his devotion stayed true.
His devotion stayed true. He didn't just fall out, give up. Kept it going, kept it rocking. Go ahead.
It says, for it shows in life a heart full of yield.
Heart full of yield.
Comprised, obey some commandments, ignore others.
Right? You don't want to be like that. You don't want to obey some. Some people do that. They hear some commandments. Like when we talk to people, man, they're cool with honoring your parents. But when we get to that dietary law, you get to that crab, shrimp, lobster.
Yeah, that's that pick and choose. Yeah,
man, I don't know, man. Everything was sounding good up until then.
Yeah, that's that pick and choose. They want to know
now. Right? That's weird. We've been hearing that for years. And that's what people choose over the Most High, because their heart not yielded.
And that's sad.
Right?
And it says that how to show in life a heart not fully yield will compromise.
Right.
And it says, obey some commandments, ignore others.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you talking about weaver between Yah and other desires?
Right. Yah and vanity.
And it says, hold back instead of fully trusting.
Right, you're holding back instead of fully trusting the Most High. Oh,
right. All the way off.
All the way off, man. Right.
A yield heart will seek Yah first.
A yielded heart will seek Yah first.
Even when hard.
Right? Even when it's hard. Even when you're down, out, you feeling sick.
Right.
Whatever's going on, you gotta yield to the Most High. You gotta cleave to Him. Right? Go ahead.
Trust His way.
Trust His way.
Over personal gain.
Right? Over personal gain. Even though you don't understand it, you might think like, man, what is the point of this? What's the point of that? You still got to trust in those.
That's right, right?
Nothing else you can do about it, man. You got to endure it to the Most High. Say, you know what, it's done.
Right.
Right.
Stay loyal.
Stay loyal.
Even if stumbling along the way.
Even if you stumble along the way, stay loyal, man. Don't feel ashamed of your mistake or your past sin or whatever you did. Right? Don't just feel ashamed when you fall out. You're like, nah, you know what, I'm done.
Kind of thing where I'm like,
if I'm in the truth, why is it happening? Nah, keep going,
that's right.
Keep going,
That's right. That's right.
More in there.
Big picture in the Tanakh. Yah measures people by the heart's loyalty, and a perfect heart doesn't mean perfect actions.
Right.
It means a whole undivided devotion.
Right.
A divided heart is dangerous because it mixes truth with compromise. And it says, and Yah calls that unfaithful.
Unfaithful, man. Say no to the Most High. Through it all. No matter what. That's right. No.
Perfect, whole, yielded, heart. Leviticus, right? Or Shalem means complete, loyal, undivided, devotion to Yah. We see this in Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 13. You shall be perfect with Yah, your God. So the word, like, you shall be perfect, right? Tamim and whole, not mixed with other loyalties.
Right, other loyalties, right? Nobody else, man. No Bahashim.
That's right, that's right.
Right.
First Kings chapter 8, verse 61.
Yeah.
Let your heart, therefore, be perfect, Shalem, with Yah our God, to walk in His statutes and to keep His commandments.
Right. The flame, right?
First Kings chapter 15, verse 14. But Asa's heart was perfect, Shalem, with Yah all his days. Even with mistakes, his devotion stayed true. All praise to the Most High. His devotion stayed true, even with his mistake. Yep. This is First Chronicles, chapter 28, verse 9. Serve him with a perfect heart and with a willing mind, for Yah searches all hearts.
You gotta have a willing mind. You gotta be willing to go through hell.
Right.
Right. Sirach chapter 2, verse 1 says, you come to serve the Lord. Prepare your heart for temptation.
Right.
so the person
So it's
will
coming.
go down.
It doesn't say you're not going to go through nothing. It says you are going to just prepare.
Right.
It says prepare.
That's right.
Right? Prepare. Right?
First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 9. The people rejoiced because with perfect hearts they offered willingly to Yah.
You gotta be willingly. You gotta offer willingly, man. Your time, your loyalty, your dedication, willingly. Right?
First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 19. David prayed for Solomon. Give unto Solomon, my son, a perfect heart to keep your commandments.
Right, you pray for his kids. Pray for your kids. Pray for your camp. Pray for your family, man.
That's good.
To yield to the Most High with a willing heart, man.
Right.
Right, dude.
Second Chronicles chapter 15, verse 17. Nevertheless, the heart of Asa was perfect all his days.
Right. All his days.
Second Chronicles chapter 16, verse 9. For the eyes of Yah run to and fro to show himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him.
Right. He gonna know whose heart is perfect toward him. That's right. He's gonna read your heart, read your mind, and see your ways. It's simple as that. Man.
This is Psalm chapter 101, verse 2. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. I will walk within my house with a perfect heart.
That's it.
So understanding is that a perfect heart is not sinless. It is undivided loyalty. When someone stumbles, they still return to Yah and keep him as their own master.
Right? You're not condemned. Right? You're not condemned. Right? You gotta still return and yield to the Most High, regardless of whatever you did, whatever you said. It don't matter how big it is, how small it is. You got to return and yield to the Most High, man.
That's right.
Right back to the law.
That's right, bro.
And him alone. That's right.
Nobody else. Right.
Divided, not fully yield hearted. And it says, means split loyalty, wavering, yeah, compromise devotion. Deuteronomy 29 and 18. Warning against anyone whose heart turns away, say, I shall have peace. Thou I walk in a stubbornness of my heart. 1 Kings 11:4. Solomon's wife turned away his heart, and his heart was not perfect. Shalom with Yah. 1 Kings 18 and 21, Elijah. How long halt ye between two opinions? Yeah.
Double it back. Go ahead.
And it says, Elijah, how will halt ye between two opinions? If Yah be good God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him.
Right. You choose up. Most High or vanity.
Right.
Most High or JC. Which one?
Right.
Who you got? Who you siding with? Go ahead.
2 Kings chapter 14 verse 3. Amaziah did that which was right, but not with a perfect heart.
You do what is right, but not with a perfect heart. That's key too.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
That's key too.
Wow.
That's called ritual compliance.
Right.
You do what you're supposed to do, but your heart not in it.
Right.
That's called ritual compliance. Yeah. Right? Ritual compliance is doing what you need to do on the outside, but on the inside,
You're not fully
you're not fully yielded.
right.
Right? You're not fully yielded, man. Most I ain't gonna get you right though. Right?
That's right.
That's right.
He's gonna get you right, man. Go ahead.
2 Chronicles chapter 25 verse 2.
Read out.
He did that which is right in the sight of Yah, but not with a perfect heart.
Right? According to Christianity, man, you can't do nothing right
Right.
unless you believe on JC. That's it.
Right.
You gotta believe on JC. You don't yield to JC, then you can do whatever the Torah says. It's not going to be enough according to Christianity, man.
Salakia and the Christianites too. They do the same thing.
Christianity.
Be thou perfect.
All of them.
Be ye perfect.
Right. Like
All
your
of
Father in heaven.
Right? Christianity, the camps and the church is one. Double C. The camps and the church.
Yep.
Same thing. The only difference is one black, one white.
That's all.
One got straight.
That's all.
One got straight here, one got afro.
That's it.
One's 30-ish and one's 70. That's the difference. That's it. That's it. Right? That's it. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 119 and 113.
Bring it up.
I hate vain thoughts.
You gotta hate it, man. This is like a recap, man.
Right.
It's a recap. Hate vain thoughts, vanity, anything that's vain.
A reminder. That's all it is. It's a reminder.
It's a reminder, man.
Literally a divided mind, but your law do I love.
Yeah, love the law. You have to dive into that law. That's key. The Most High don't care about any type of breakdown that you got, any type of understanding of prophecy. You got to keep that law. That's what you're going to be judged on. The law.
That's right.
You don't got to know how to break down Isaiah 53, Isaiah 9, Isaiah
what you do.
7, Daniel 9. It's about you yielding to the Most High and for His law, man. That's the only thing that matters. You don't got to be the wisest or the smartest, right, bro. Right? Even if you go to Proverbs 30 right quick.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30,
It's a good example of that.
verse 1. That's good, man. Good to see you, man.
Long game.
Good to see you, good. This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 1.
What's that?
The words of Agur,
Uh-huh.
the son of Jacob, even the prophecy the man spake unto Lithiel, even unto Lithiel and Ukal. Verse 2. Surely I am more brutish than any
What do
man.
you say?
Surely I am more brutish than any
You
man,
know, Brutus is foolish. He said he's more foolish than any man, right?
and have not the understanding of a man,
What do you say?
and have not the understanding of a man.
Read.
I neither learned wisdom, nor have the knowledge of the holy, who have descended up into heaven, or descended.
Right, so Agar is saying that he don't even got wisdom like that. He ain't the smartest guy,
Right, bro.
right? But he got a book in Proverbs.
Right.
He ain't the smartest guy,
Right.
right? He ain't the smartest fella.
Right, Steve.
He ain't the smartest fella. But guess what?
That's not still good.
The Most High still deal with him, man. He got a book right here.
Right. Yep.
His words is right here. Read verse 1 again.
This is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 1.
Bring it out.
The words of Agar.
The words of Agar, right? A man who self-proclaimed to be foolish and brutish and unwise. If you read it in a different translation, it'll say stupid. And I'm not common sense.
Wow.
So it's about yielding to the Most High, man. Best of your ability,
That's right.
right? To the best of your ability, man.
Right.
We're gonna end it right there, man. All praise to the Most High, y'all. Y'all only nobody else, man. G.O.G., man.